Dugout Chatter is the most obscure, entertaining, and informative baseball channel yet. Brought to you by McKay Giffen and Jacob Williams. Welcome to the Dugout.
And welcome back to another edition of Dugout Chatter. I'm McKay Giffen.
And I'm Jacob Williams. And just to let you guys know, if you haven't already, make sure you follow us on social media, Instagram at Dugout Chatter. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you hit that red subscribe button in the section below. And if you like the content, if you like our channel, the best way to support is to leave us a comment on what you think and to make sure to like the video.
Yep, and any suggestions you have, throw our way. Let us know what you think of us, baseball, and anything that's going on. And today... It's okay, you can answer it. Hi, Miss Buggy.
You caught us in the middle of us filming our channel, our YouTube video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, before we were so rudely interrupted by Jacob and his girlfriend, Mrs. Buggies, and before Jacob had to take that phone call.
Yeah, sorry about that, McKay.
Yeah, the Buggy family, what are you going to do? Maybe get an exterminator. But we're back here with our top 10 power rankings. And at number 10, we have the Cleveland Indians. And last night, we actually saw them in Miami. And to everyone's surprising avail, the Marlins won, and Corey Kluber fractured a bone in his right arm. But when you have a 6 ERA, it might be doing you some justice.
Yeah, so basically the way our power rankings have worked is what we're going to do is we're going to do it halfway through the month, and then we're going to do it at the beginning of the month. So these are our power rankings throughout the month of April. So this is May 2nd, so we're doing power rankings throughout the month of April. So yeah, Indians 16-13, 3 games above 500. We're predicting them. I predicted them to win the American League Central. We have our number 10
still
team.
Have the Twins on that.
They're struggling a little bit, like you said. Kluber went down with an injury, so that's going to be tough for them going forward. But they're kind of pretty deep with the starting rotation.
Their pitching staff's going to be fine.
So they should be okay.
Not Kluber, but everyone else.
So they should be okay. So our number 9 team is a team that's new to the power rankings, the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Thanks for sweeping the Yankees in a 2-game series.
Yep, so they swept the Yankees in a 2-game series, and they've won 4 out of their last 6. They're playing great baseball right now. They're 18-13. They're 5 games above 500. They're second in the American League, in the National League West.
Yeah, they're not in the American League, Jacob.
Yep, in the National League West to the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they're playing really well baseball right now. They're going in. They're getting key at bats and production.
How about their first baseman? That dude's been killing it. I'll be back with his name.
Ketel Marte's been doing really good for them. Their shortstop. He leads the team in runs batted in
David Peralta
22nd. Too. So Ketel Marte, he's been really big for the Diamondbacks this year. Their shortstop. He leads the team with 7 home runs and 22 RBIs. He's just really been stepping up. Now the team's pitching staff's been doing all right. Earned run average of 4.818. So, but they're a team on the rise.
Yeah, and David Peralta's been tearing it up. Christian Walker, their first baseman's been taking over for Goldschmidt in a big way. Yeah, that was a pretty surprising move for them.
Yeah.
And going to number 8, we got the Philadelphia Phillies. Don't worry, Bryce Harper's still getting booed. I didn't think his contract would really be worth it. And right now they currently have a record of 17-13. They've been kind of back and forth with the Mets. Didn't they lose to the Mets again?
I believe so.
Yeah. Poor Phillies. What do you got to say about them?
Nothing much. 17-13. They're kind of where we expected them to be, either a little bit above 500 or a little bit around 500. So because they play in a tough division, so kind of where we thought they were going to be. Number 8 in our power rankings, and yeah. So let's move to our number 7 team in our power rankings, the Chicago Cubs. They're second in the NL Central. They're 16-2. They're on a 4-game winning streak. In their past 8 games, they're 6-2. They're playing really well baseball right now. Their pitching staff's coming together. Some key guys are starting to step up, and they're second in the NL Central, and they're going to make a run. And this is their first time in our power rankings this year.
Yeah, and hopefully the last, because I'm kind of over the Cubs hype. They got the World Series. You missed the year Back to the Future window. And coming in at number 6 for the first time on our power rankings this year also is the New York Yankees. And God, it does not look good for them in terms of health. Now they have DJ LeMahieu out and Giovanni Urshela. If it wasn't for Luke Voigt, they probably wouldn't even be swimming afloat right now. But somehow they managed to have a record of 17-13, and they're catching up with the Rays right now. And everyone,
a game and a half back.
Yeah, and everyone is just it's a trend to get injured. It's a dangerous city to live in right now.
Yeah.
If you're the New York Yankees.
But I think their younger guys and the guys that are playing right now are stepping up and are really keeping them afloat for the time being. So going to our number 5 teams is another team that's really surprising that's not been on our power rankings. That is the Minnesota Twins. They're first in the American League Central. They're 8 games above 500.
Best record in the AL.
They just swept the Orioles and they took 2 out of 3 from the Astros so far. They're currently beating the Astros right now, and they're probably going to take 3 out of 4. And before that they swept the Orioles. They're playing really good baseball right now. They're getting key contributors from guys like Jorge Polanco, Eddie Rosario, stuff like that. Some guys are really stepping up for them. They're playing really good baseball right now.
Yeah, right now, best record in the American League, and my pick to win the AL Central.
That's right. So, McKay, you want to go to our 4th team?
Our 4th team, they've been in our power rankings before. They dropped down 2 spots. We're talking about the Houston Astros. They still managed to always have a good team. They got a lot of young talent. It's going to be a fun journey for them moving forward because all these guys are still in their mid to early 20s. Right now, they're playing at a record of 18-13. And, what do you guys say about them right now, Jake? I mean, kind of like what we all expected. Yeah. We knew they'd be a powerhouse in the AL West.
Yeah, we expect them to win the division. They kind of struggled against Minnesota this past week, but they'll continue to play well.
But give Minnesota some credit, too. They're putting out a good team, so I'd say that's a competitive ball game. And TV went out.
Yep, so our 3rd team is the Tampa Bay Rays. They are 19-11. They've kind of struggled the past 2 games. They lost 2 of the Royals. They're first in the American League East, and they've dropped down from a number 1 spot in the power rankings. So
before that they were still killing it, but I still see them making the playoffs this year.
They
got so many guys stepping up. Tommy Pham's been a monster. Tyler Glasnow's been stepping up. Blake Snell's defending his Cy Young title.
Oh yeah, and they got big guys coming out of the bullpen. Going on to our number 2 team is the Los Angeles Dodgers, 20-13.
How is Cody Bellinger still hitting over 400? We need to talk about that.
I know. He was April's Triple Crown winner.
Yeah.
He led the National League in batting average, RBIs, and home runs.
Yeah, Cody Bellinger, man. God. Just amazing.
No.
Dodgers are looking good this year. I think they're kind of going to be the same bust always. Okay, let's play good, but not in the postseason because who wants to win the World Series? Apparently not if you've been there twice. But, so what? And yes, to number 1.
Yeah, number 1, our team that was previously ranked 5 is now number 1, the St. Louis Cardinals. They're 20-10, leading the National League Central, have the best record in baseball. They're on a 5-game winning streak. They're playing really good baseball right now, and I think overall they're just so deep throughout, positions like...
especially with Marcell Ozuna and Paul Goldschmidt hitting at the rate they are.
Paul DeYoung, Harrison Bader. These are small guys that we forget about. Their best hitter's not even a monster. Their best hitter's not even really hitting that well. Matt Carpenter. They got a really good team. I think maybe what they need to do is maybe pick up an arm at the deadline, the starting pitcher, because at the back of that bullpen, you got Jordan Hicks and Andrew Miller, and their bullpen is set. Yeah. They maybe just need to pick up one more starting pitcher, and they can make a run.
But to give Yadi credit, that guy, as much as he's caught in his career, he's still hitting. I mean, God, he's one of my favorite catchers to watch personally. He knows how to control the pitching staff. He knows what he's doing at the plate. Just one of the highest baseball IQs around. Just a student of the game.
Oh, yeah?
Future Hall of Famer.
But yeah, so that includes our April power ranking. So we are going to do one halfway through the month, and then we're going to do one at the end of the month. So this is the end of April power ranking.
Watch it.
Yep, thank you guys. And like we said before, if you enjoy this content, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support the channel. If you have any comments, or if you feel like we put a team in a spot that they don't deserve, or if you have a different power rankings, make sure to comment that in the comments below. And like you said, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the dugout.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. We'll let you know when.